What's that? Jordan.
Oh, God.
Christ.
What was that for?
Because Jordan has no idea.
What you been doing this for now?
Ask Jordan that question.
Yeah.
I forgot that we changed. We had to redo the camera, and I forgot to put the audio back.
All right, so the audio should be coming back in. Sorry about that.
We got the
Wow,
Audacity.
Jordan.
So.
Yeah, I have the Audacity thing. Anyway, so John, you were on Petrocelli's show, and I had no idea that you guys had like some sort of split. If it's even real, I don't, because people are still questioning whether it's even real. Gav thought it was scripted, so I don't know what happened. But did you get it settled, John? Are you good now?
There's a still. Hang on, I see. Your audio's come back on YouTube, but there's a bit of an echo there. I thought it was going off my head.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Petrocelli, do you feel like it was solved?
I feel like he just fanned out of it. He ducked and he dived. He wouldn't talk about it. He didn't want to talk about it. He was too scared to hang up in case I ripped into him. He was just going to stay on the phone until I hung up on him. I think he took the coward's way out. That's what I think.
What state? Oh God.
He's doing it now.
Oh my God. Well, John's coming here, and when I mentioned to Petrocelli that you were going to come here and I was going to set you up some stage time and everything, he was like, "Oh, I think it's exciting that you could go to another country and do comedy. I think it's exciting that you pursue your comedy." But do you feel like with Petrocelli, he's coming from a different place comedically and artistically than you are, John?
I'm not a comedian or an artist.
I know you're not.
Thing.
You kind of are, though. Dude, come on. You play guitar. You put your videos up. That's a sort of an art form. I'm not saying,
I haven't put a video up in years, bro. Years. I think I only put like 3 up.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, man.
What about all the woodworking?
The what?
In the shed.
The scrimshaw.
The shed was here when I got here. It's got USSR stamped on the inside of it. It's been there for donkey's years.
Yeah, and you also did a lot of work on Shipwreck. That's an artistic endeavor with a bunch of different guys. Most of them are comedians, so it's not a big leap, dude, to say that you're a comic or some sort of an artist.
No, that was someone else doing something that wanted people to help him, and he's a good guy. So I said, yeah, that's just because I'm nice.
Yeah, he is. He's a nice guy. Petrocelli is a nice guy. I don't mean that anyway. I wish Crystal was in here. She was waiting to hear this. You should go get her, Tiffany. Tiffany, you want to say anything to the boys now that they're here?
I'll go get Crystal.
Okay, that's a no then. I'll say that's a no from Jordan.
No, cheeky bitch. I haven't spoken to her for a year. She hasn't even said hello yet.
I know. I was going to
out.
give her the opportunity, and she's just kind of wandering out into the kitchen, dude. Give her a second. She'll be back. I'll make her talk to you.
I like you, Petrocelli. And I like you, John
I like
Wilson.
you too, Jordan.
I think John has changed his tune on Jordan, though, now that he's met him in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Gav Cross is like the crux of all our issues. How's that?
You guys wanted me to say something to people?
Well, after they answer the question that Jordan posed to them.
Oh.
What?
You guys still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear what he said?
No.
No response?
What was the question?
The
No, I
question
just don't know what the question
It
is.
wasn't. It was a statement.
It was a statement, but you said, I think, and then you said, don't you?
Did I say that, don't you?
Repeat the statement again,
Yeah.
because I'm very confused.
I thought that I would throw in that Gav Cross is the crux of all our
Oh, I
problems.
thought you were joking about
I was,
that.
because he forgets my name. So it was like a little side jab at Gav Cross, but then Chris, like the asshole he is, decides to blow it up into something big. But that's fine. I understand where he's going, and I like it. So let's throw that into the mix, and let's blame Gav.
Let's blame.
Gav had no idea what I was going to do, and I think once he realised he didn't call in, I think he was probably sat there watching with his hands over his fucking eyes thinking, oh, God. That's what I think.
Was he?
Yeah. John, you seemed a little. How did you feel about the whole Petrocelli thing, being on the show? You seemed a little off.
No, it was lovely. It's lovely to hear his dulcet tones once more.
No.
Oh, my God.
What did you guys say about me when I walked away?
What?
I felt like you guys were talking crap about me.
Who was talking about Tiffany
Yeah,
behind her back?
Petrocelli was upset that he
Oh.
hasn't talked to you in a while, and he's been on the phone now for, 10 minutes and 30 seconds?
Oh, because y'all were talking.
It's because y'all were talking. Say hello, you dizzy binge.
Hi, Petra. I'm glad you are back. I miss you very much.
So sincere. This is so sincere.
No, I'm glad. No, we are all glad that you're back, and we missed you. And we were like, and I was like, where did Petra go? We were all like that. I'm not a big internet like talker person, so like I won't be tweeting at people. And
Wait, what did he say?
what did he say?
I know you talked right over him.
Sorry.
I said I missed you too, sweetheart.
Aww, that's so nice. Don't send me a picture of someone pooping out an egg again. That was scary. Or like a potato salad. I gave Petra one chance to talk privately over Facebook messaging, and he sent me a picture of this lady like pooping out potato salad.
She was like, blocked.
And that's what I see before I go to bed every night.
Well,
It's because I thought you were really religious, and I thought, what's the best thing you could send a religious person? I was like, oh yeah, disgusting Japanese porn, of course.
I'm not a religious person.
Jordan.
Not anymore. Not she's got that in her head every night. You have to go to sleep thinking about the lady pooping potato salad every night. There is no God. That's pretty clear after about a month.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, for however long you are, the door's always open for both of you. John, we're looking forward to having you here and doing the shows. I think it's going to be fun. And yeah, I mean, the drama you guys have on Spreaker is crazy. I'm glad I don't spend a lot of time on Spreaker.
Yeah, now when you get
Oh,
here,
it's terrible.
will you tell us what you said behind Petrocelli's back? When it's
Yes.
in
Yes,
private?
yes, I
Good.
will. I'll
Excellent.
tell you guys.
So I'm going to get the skinny in the garage in the next week or so.
Wow.
No. Tell him live on the air so everyone can hear it, John. I'm not scared.
Scared of what?
Come on, John, spit it out. Be a man.
All right, Deirdre.
Stand
What
by
do, you
your convictions. Come on.
what do you want me to say?
You want to be entertained, John. Entertained. This is your moment.
This
in the
isn't-
spotlight,
this
John.
is-
All
listen,
the
mate.
attention is on you.
Listen, mate. If you think this is fucking entertainment, you've got another thing coming.
You what, mate?
I can't imagine anything that John could do that's bad. He's such a harmless, like, dude.
Oh, Tiffany, lass, you are setting yourself up for a fall.
I've
He
met-
has left behind a trail of people he's burned. It's just only the only one with the balls to say it.
What? He's so innocent. He owns a Bop It.
Yeah, true.
And he bought me a Kit Kat Chunky. He brought me a Kit Kat Chunky here. He won my heart forever.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I feel sorry for you. I really do. If there was like an adult version of To Catch a Predator, that's what you would end up on.
You know what's funny is Tiffany opens up her stand-up set by saying she is the bait girl from To Catch a Predator. I'm not even
I
kidding.
don't believe it, actually.
Yeah,
I say I'm a bait girl from Catch the Predator.
yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. When Petra says this is the deep secret, I bet you it's something really benign and not that big of a deal. But
No, it was a really big thing, but like it's like
God damn it!
it's like imagine Jordan's gay and you're the only person that knows it, right? You couldn't out him. You would have to wait for him to out himself. Otherwise, you're the bad guy. So if someone tells me something, I keep it quiet. I wanted them to give me permission to say it, but they never got in touch, so I couldn't say it.
Well, we heard that one story in the garage about his butt. Is it to do with that?
Oh, I don't even want to know. I'm scared enough as it is.
John, do you want to chime in at any point?
Remember about your butt?
Yeah, but that's private between me and you, Tiff.
Oh.
That's
Even
so
though
sad.
Petrocelli does know. Petrocelli does know the butt story.
Well, apparently there's a lot of private stuff, John. I don't know. I'm feeling a little, like out of the loop on a few things.
Is it anything to do with Miguel touching you during your visit? And that's why you want to stay with us a little more this time?
I'll show you on the doll.
Did
I'll
what
show you on
happened
the
in
doll.
Michigan?
Yeah, do you want to stay in the safe zone, John, at our house?
Yeah, that's it.
Christ.
Because Chris wants the skinny in the garage, so
What?
I
I
don't know
didn't say
how
that.
it's all going to go
I
down
didn't say
here.
the skinny. What
That's what you said.
did I say skinny?
You said you were going to get the skinny in the garage.
What am I, a gumshoe? What
I
is
don't
that?
know.
Like film noir segment? All right. All right. So, I don't want to push you, John, to give up information apparently that you don't know. Does he have to be under hypnosis for this to come out, Petrocelli? Is
You could think of someone has to be on hypnosis or drugs.
He's not gonna incriminate himself, is he?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows what he's going on about.
Oh,
That's the thing, though. Lots of people don't know.
He
John.
knows.
You know it.
He can't even say.
That's yes,
He
they do.
can't even say. He doesn't even know himself.
I absolutely love that button.
that's awesome,
It's a
dude.
stupid
That's
button.
the best. We have a comedian that travels around here that you'd appreciate, Petrocelli. His name is Ron Feingold, and he sells a button called the "fuck you" button. And when you push it, it's like "fuck you." And it comes like 3 different styles of "fuck you." It's very funny.
Goes, fuck you.
Thank you, Tiffany.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, that's a wonderful rendition of that. Thank you for correcting my tone. All right, so Petrol, are you going to do another show on Spreaker? Or are we going to at least to get one more out of you before you dip into the sunset?
Don't disappear. We need you.
No, I'm definitely going to disappear.
No.
I mean, I might reappear again, but I'm definitely going to
I don't-
disappear.
Like this.
He's like that X-Men that turns into blue smoke.
I had a father that disappeared a lot. You're
Wow.
reminding
Oh,
me
for
of
God's
him. You're
sake.
traumatizing me, Petra.
Ooh. Hey, well, we got Petrocelli.
What?
Hey, what did you think of Star Wars?
Exactly.
To be
Exactly.
honest with you, where the fuck was Yoda?
Yeah, we had a whole show about it. Well, half a show about it. It was awful. I hated it.
Actually, you'll be surprised to know that Chris and I actually watched it twice. We actually went and watched it when we were in Naples the weekend before
Well,
last.
I hadn't seen the second half, and we went back and watched it. It was still not good.
like the least
So
likely
1.5
people.
times he's watched it.
1.5 times, and it still didn't help. The extra halftime didn't help. It was awful.
I hated it less this time. I wasn't as angry and like betrayed.
All right.
Yeah, see, I went in with a peaceful heart at the first time, whereas you were angry and full of the dark side, and that's why you didn't like it.
Whatever, dude. Your brain is turned to mush. That's why you liked it.
Yeah.
It's turned to mush. You can't. You
That's
got
right,
no
yeah.
sound on YouTube. You got your beanie cap on, like you're gonna, go out to the 7 seas and be a merchant marine. What the hell are you doing, dude?
Why do you make fun of my beanie cap? You get a beanie cap, and just
What?
because it says, like, I'm a fan of rockabilly, so I overpay for my beanie caps, that makes it cool for you?
I wear it
was only
outside. I don't.
$10.
Yeah, and I don't wear it inside. What are you doing right now?
It
What,
costs
what are you on a
$10.
U-boat? What are you
Take
doing with
it
that hat?
off.
Jesus Christ! All right, guys.
Comfortable.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Petrocelli, tell people where they can check you out on Twitter and follow you. And
They can't. They're not allowed to. If you find me, it's not me. It's just a parody of me. Leave me alone, especially if you're American or Canadian, because you guys are even worse. Just fuck off. I don't want to be your friend.
All right. That's fair. That's fair.
At Petrocelli.
John, do you want to chime in where they can meet you, or are you as equally
No,
unattainable?
No one's interested, Chris.
Yes.
No one's interested.
What's
you can
that?
find John Wilson on your local sex register.
John, listen. I love both of you equally, and so yeah. I mean, different flavors for different people, and so I hope you guys still talk or whatever. Whatever you guys do, you'll work it out.
Wait.
Yeah.
John Wilson, you got my list of food I want?
God,
I have.
Yay.
I know she's gonna make him bring groceries from England. Can you believe that, Petra?
Just like 5 things.
Yeah.
It's still
What
groceries.
5 things?
And by the way,
wait,
it's
wait.
all mine.
PC wants to know what 5 things.
Monster Munch.
Okay, yeah.
Those cheddar bit things. What were they called? I forget. Like cheddars. They're little like cheddar biscuits, and they come.
Mini cheddars.
Yes, mini cheddars. Ooh, I love those. And Kit Kat Chunky. And what was the other thing, John? Those are just it, right?
Oh, it was a crumpets. We're going to bring the crumpets again.
Well, that's what they want. I'm not too worried about that, but I would like.
You like the crumpets, though?
I would like 2 of each of everything that I stated in
Oh
the
my
message.
God, dude!
Just in case
2
someone else
of
tries to
everything.
eat it. But what if someone else tries to eat it? Oh, I know. Walker's prawn chips again, but those are all mine, and you bring them a separate one.
Jesus Christ!
You're not going to share them with anybody.
John, I also have a request.
Uh-huh.
I haven't requested anything. I'd like the primordial fire you stole from me and my tribe. Give it back to me, you terrible
It's on
demon.
it's on its travels, Jordan.
I want fire, John.
He took Jordan's lighter, Petra. He took it back to
Like
I
England.
was going to
Exactly.
say, like, is Jordan smoking a lot of weed these days or something? Because he's gotten worse.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now he's got the vapor pen.
Jesus, dude.
You could tell by
smokes.
his sweater.
What?
It's very hemp-like.
100% cotton.
It is. Doesn't he look like someone that would do that because of the sweater?
Jordan's turning more and more into Stevie Nicks as we speak.
He needs
Stevie
dreadlocks.
Nicks.
It's a hippie chick. I want you to turn to a girl and a hippie at the same time.
He's
From
wearing
Fleetwood
sandals.
Mac?
Yes, dude, it's 70s hippie. Shut
She
the
was
fuck
famous for getting
Listen.
cocaine blown into her butt. Have we gone full circle on this show already?
He's
not
wearing
even 9:30.
sandals. He's wearing sandals right now. sandals.
He is?
Yeah, he's wearing sandals and his
Oh my
hip sweater.
Jesus,
yeah,
put
yeah.
your.
He's such a hipster.
I know, dude. It's awful. All he needs is like a tin of chutney in his pocket. Jesus Christ. All right, guys, I got to go to break. Anything else you guys want to say before we get you? Both of you, thank you so much for calling. John, looking forward to seeing you, dude. It's right around the corner. Very excited.
It's great. I've got something to say before I go.
Yes, please.
What?
Yep. Hi, Bob.
Oh, Bob, I'm sorry, Bob.
Yeah, I don't have earphones on, but hey, hi, John.
Yeah, you can kind of hear him, though, right?
What's that?
You can kind of hear him. Yeah, they can kind of hear him.
We didn't have headphones for John.
No,
For Bob?
the headphones
Yeah.
are screwed up. They weren't
The
working.
whole time I offered him mine, actually. Bob Burr was just standing there.
He's
This will
just
be.
been standing there blankly this whole.
No,
oh,
he's allowed-
man, I feel
a
so
deaf
bad.
person feels.
All right, no, but you can kind of hear through here.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
heard
stop.
You
look,
cannot.
I heard him say John.
You're-
Stop
Bob.
placating the old man. Relax. Jesus Christ.
Aw, he's not
Aw.
old. He's a young man.
Jesus
Don't say mean
Christ.
stuff about my
For
friend.
fuck's sake. Are you the
Although-
oldest person here, Bob?
That's not
Yeah.
nice.
All right. God damn it. Way to bring it
think
down,
I
Chris.
am.
All right, guys. Anything else? John? Anything else?
No, that's it. Look forward to see you guys.
Yeah.
We'll have a good. We'll
All
have a
right.
laugh.
You want to say goodbye to Pat Shirley before you leave?
See you. Peace.
Tight.
Hey.
Petra reminds me of me sometimes.
Yeah, you say that, and a little bit my soul died.
I know. But see, that's exactly something I would say.
I know, that's the worst. Yeah, every time I can hear you, I'm like, oh shit, I would have said, but I actually agree with Tiffany. What's going on?
I believe it. I totally believe that. I totally believe that you guys have a lot in common.
I always go about things.
Lots of sighing, lots of valve opening and everything. All right, good. All right, guys, thanks for your phone call. Pat Shirley, keep on keeping on, dude. We'll catch you around the corner somewhere.
Bye, Petra.
All right. All right.
Bye.
Cheers,
I
guys.
miss
Bye.
you both.
All right, there you go. All right, roll. Bye. Roll out the Brits. Roll them
Ladies
out.
and gentlemen, that was England's
We
foremost
got 7
swan
minutes.
hunters.
Yeah. Okay.
What-
Hang up
what-
on them.
Oh,
Hang
for
up on
God's
them.
Bye,
sake, they can hang
guys.
up
Don't
on their
die.
own selves. God damn, I gotta hang up for you idiots too?
Yes, you gotta
What is it
hang
about
up.
England, they can't do anything for themselves. They can't rule America, we gotta do it. They can't do nothing.
Jesus.
God.
After them.
We'll send somebody over to take care of your swans too, you
But-
terrible, useless people.
You're dressed like a peasant.
I know.
Shut up.
All right, listen. I love hearing Petra's voice again. He's awesome, dude.
know.
And I was very proud of my little opening there. Sorry,
it
I
was
didn't leave
so
the mean,
good.
Didn't mean to
Have
leave
you
it.
heard
No,
the
that's
opening?
right.
You have to hear his opening. It's
Yeah,
so
we'll play it to him after.
We'll play. I'll hear it later.
We got a couple minutes left. I want to do this real quick. Cue up bike rides because I want to do that next. This is a bit that we haven't done in a while. I'll go and do it real quick before the break. This is Tiffany's Epiphany. Go ahead and play the music. There we go. Here we go. This is a little piece that we do with Tiffany when she has epiphanies about things, which happens quite often. She doesn't know everything, not a lot of things, and some things come to her. The other day she said to me, Chris, what'd you say to me, Tiffany?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you want to do?
I'm really bad at sayings.
I know, we just covered that. Tell me what you
Right.
said to me.
So this is what I said. I said, so-and-so's coming to town. I'm going to pick their ear.
Okay.
But I mixed up two sayings, apparently. It's pick their brain and bend their ear.
That's right.
And they mean the same thing, but I combined them and I
They-
said,
they
I'm going
don't.
to pick his ear.
They don't mean the same thing.
They do, because
No,
bend
they
your ear
don't, no.
means you're going to listen, and pick your
No.
brain means that you're going to listen.
No.
No.
Well, you're going to listen as
No.
you pick their brain.
No, stop talking and let Jordan explain.
Pick your brain means that I'm going to learn things from you. I'm going to ask you questions and try and learn things from you.
That's correct.
Bend your ear means I'm going to talk your goddamn ear off.
Yeah.
So it's not learning at all. It's just like or
Annoyance.
begging or any of
Oh.
that. Yeah.
Well, I meant pick your brain. But I don't know. I kept saying pick your ear, and I said it the whole night. Remember that one time when I said you got to keep that on the low down? And then Chris was like, you mean the down low? And I mixed up two sayings again.
No,
I'm
you
not
didn't.
good
You
at
didn't mix up.
sayings.
You didn't mix up two sayings. You just flipped the words around.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Down low and low down. That's
Well,
not
that's-
a big deal.
A low
Yeah,
down
low
is
down
something
is not-
different
yeah.
Yeah, no,
than
what's
a
the
down
low
low.
down?
No,
What's the
keep
low
it down
down?
low is keep it secret. The
Yeah.
low down is what's the plan.
Well, what's the secret?
What's the secret?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, so
All
I
right.
mixed those up.
So that's Tiffany's Epiphany. Once again,
That's better than pick your ear.
thanks for playing,
I
everybody.
get sayings wrong a lot.
Okay, that's why we did the thing.
Imagine picking Tiffany's brain.
All right. We're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a longer break right here on thing. Play Chris Wheeler first and pump that up. We'll be back in a little bit with Magic
Hi, I'm
from
Chris
comedian
Wheeler,
Bob Burr.
coach of the Philadelphia Phillies baseball team.
I don't know why you did that
And you're
right away.
listening to Double Special.
God damn it. Yeah, it's okay. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with comedy and magic from comedian, magician Bob Burr. And we'll get into some other stuff and talk about other things on Double Special. We'll be right back, everybody. Hang on.
Hi, I'm Chris Wheeler, voice of the Philadelphia Phillies baseball team, and you're listening to Double Special.
Oh, beep, 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 bop, bop. Oh, beep, 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 bo. Oh, beep, 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 bop, bop. Bo, beep, 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 bo. Tweet, bo, beep, bo, 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 beep, bo, 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 bo. that in my life. Whoa, I never before seen that in my life. Now 2 peas in a pod, to me it's kind of odd. Homeless man staring at the sky, cursing God, calling him a fraud, cause his goodness have been robbed. Bringing it back to the start with a wink and a nod. Call him 24 and 20 packs of smokes. Clearing out the cabin where he kept the 64. WrestleMania all day long, what could go wrong? Cookie sheet to the head, knocking pieces for us all. And I'm picking up the pieces of gray matter on the floor. Try to get my IQ back to 164. And I try as I may, I try as I might. I try on me slash cause I'm cloud strive. If I think that you can, I think that you will. Now take it with a glass of water and 2 pills. And you'll feel better every day. Well, yeah, 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 yeah. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Now just sitting reminiscing about the days of the position. Sexual statues up in the kitchen. CC no care, we drunk off one beer. Laughing so hard that we burst into tears. Now Dizzy was a man, and man it was a man. Now coffee Satan turning inside out, that's the plan. I bruised up my knees trying to fight off them bees. Crying if you will, take it down and knock it please. Now 1 lesbian and 5 virgin males. We all getting laid into wish well. I tried really hard, I tried so hard and I stopped because I felt just short. If I think you can do it, I know we can be it. So why don't we get together and see if it works out for the better or worse. We'll do it to the end, of course. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life.
Bring my volume all the way up a little bit. All right, everybody, welcome back to the second half of Double Special. In the studio, comedian and magician Bob Burr.
Hey guys, how are you?
Yep, the phone number is 727-475-6139. Give us a chance to do this little bit here, and then you can call in if you'd like. If you're listening on YouTube or any other things, thank you so much. And make sure you get that microphone in front of your face. Nobody can see your face. It doesn't matter if your face is covered.
No,
that mic right up on your mouth.
I just need to be able to see down here.
Can you see down there okay? Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, good.
Put it down, try and work it this way. Is that all right? Or
Yep.
does that work? Okay.
Spray that
So
out.
I'll
Okay.
probably be putting
All
it
right.
down this way anyway. So.
Okay, we're back. All right, everybody.
Are we on the air?
I guess we're live. Let me make sure we get our levels going good here. You're gonna do. Tell us a little bit about how long you've been doing magic, Bob. While I check all this stuff out.
Oh boy, I started magic when I was about 9 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and saw some of the greatest magicians coming on the Ed Sullivan Show, and that's what got me started into doing magic. No, not Houdini. Houdini was a little before my time, but
Not Houdini.
not Houdini. But yeah, then I got started interested in magic, and I was a shy kid, and that got me out of my shell, and just kept doing it. Gave it up for a long time, and then didn't get back to it till I was in my 30s, I guess.
Turn your mic off before you. Okay.
And then started doing it professionally, and got some lessons, and just got back on doing it. And then I just started
Perfect.
doing it for money,
What do
so
you-
it actually paid.
Hold on for 1 second.
Jordan is doing dumb stuff, and then Chris is fixing it for him. That's what's happening right now, everybody.
Holy crap!
Jordan's doing Jordan.
Why didn't you just sit in the chair, dude? All right, Jordan, you're gonna do the narrative. Are you ready? Is your head in this? Are you
Let's
good?
do it. Yeah.
You
Are
seem
you
really
trying to
pissed
do
off.
this?
Is everything all right?
Let's go.
All right. So you're
You have to
watching
be-
the screen.
Yeah.
No, he's going to watch the screen. Oh, no, that's right. It's a delay, right?
There is a bit of a delay. Well, yeah, going out. If he can see that's live there, so he can see that. All right. So
Okay.
Jordan's going to narrate this because, as we said before, let me grab my drink from over there. As we said before, if you're listening, you can't really hear magic. Okay. So Bob,
I
we're gonna
cannot
try.
hear magic.
Have you ever
correct.
done this before with a narrator?
No, this is the first time.
This ought to be good.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Bob. It's all you.
All right. We're just going to do a few things for you guys just because everybody's interested in this. So
I am interested.
I think I may have done some of these before, so apologize if you've seen it before, but I may throw something new in. I'm not sure.
I probably forgot.
You probably did because she has a short memory span. So
I'm gonna pick your brain.
what this particular trick I do.
He's holding a card.
And I used to do this when I did like marketing shows, corporate shows, and it was I needed something to hand out to the customer after I did the trick to remind them of the product that the company was trying to sell. So basically, it's done with 3 cards. Okay,
So he's got a joker,
right, and 2 red cards.
and
Doesn't
a
matter
king,
what the
and a
cards.
king of diamonds.
Right.
Two
So
kings.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn the joker over.
Angle
Right.
it so they can see.
And
that
I'm going to turn the cards over, and I'm going to
Beautiful.
put the joker in between the 2 cards, just like that.
So he's
Now, what I'm
sliding in between the 2, or so we think.
Okay.
The joker is perpendicular to the other
When
2
I-
cards.
when I
so
do
the ends
that-
jut out.
I'm going to hold the cards, I'm going to press down, and I'm going to twist the cards so I can actually get the joker to turn over in between the 2 cards.
Right.
Ah.
So
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit slower.
now let's just back it up, because what happened was when he pulled the joker out, it was face up, even though we clearly saw it face down just moments before.
Nice.
Wow.
Very nice. Okay. So what we're going to do, we got the joker on the bottom.
Right.
I'm going to take the joker out.
Or so we
I'm
think.
going
but he
to
didn't
put the
with
joker in between the 2 cards.
Yeah.
Face down.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen
Face
the actual
down.
face of the joker
Right.
yet. So
Now,
he's-
what we're going to do is I'm going to press on, I'm going to twist again,
Right.
and this time what we actually can do is change the color of the back of the card.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh! It changed to red. Everybody.
it changed into a red backed card, whereas originally it was blue.
It was a blue card, and now it's red.
Everybody.
But it's still the
Usually what
Joker.
I do is we have the logo or whatever on the card, and I just hand that out to the person, and they get it away, and they can examine the 3 cards.
Nice.
Can
Very
I
nice.
examine the 3 cards,
Yes, you
please?
can examine the 3 cards. That's the only cards I'm going to let you
Bob has
examine at
handed
this
the
point.
cards to Tiffany.
Oh my gosh!
and
So like,
she is rubbing them back and forth in her fingers.
I'm making sure that he's not cheating us, everybody.
She's making sure it's not a sticker of some
There
kind.
is 2
Don't
blue
bend
cards
it.
and
Don't
a
bend them.
yeah, but that's how I check.
No,
and
don't
then
bend
there's a red card.
No, that's how you mark a card.
Oh, I can mark it.
No, don't. Please
No,
don't.
those won't do anything. It doesn't matter. It's just cards from
Chris
the
has
deck.
handed Tiffany a Sharpie.
Exactly.
Tiffany's handing the cards back to me,
I
which I'm
did.
going to put
I'm very
safely over
impressed.
here so that I can use them next time.
Okay.
He's put the cards safely
Okay.
away, but he's pulled out more cards.
This is a similar type of trick, but it's a little bit different because it's called a color money, and you can buy this at the store, and it's kind of cute. It's a gambling type of game, and what you do have is you have a red diamond and another red diamond,
Right.
Show it to the audience.
So there we go.
Yep.
and we have a blue diamond.
All right, now he's already turned the backs of these cards red ahead of time.
They're already red.
So
And we're
it's-
going to take the top card, which was the blue diamond,
Right.
and put it on the bottom. Okay.
It's on the
Now,
bottom.
all you have to do is to bet $1 to say where the blue card is. And someone puts $1 down, and they say, well, the blue card's on the bottom. You say, no, the red card's on the bottom. So he said, well, the red card's on the bottom. I'll bet another $1. And I bet the blue card is on top.
Right.
And no, it's the red card on top. So
Nice.
you lose another $1. And he
Somehow
says,
Oh,
well,
yeah?
then the blue card has to be in the middle somewhere. And no, it's the red card that's in the middle. So you've already lost $3. He says, I'm going to bet another $1. I don't believe you have a blue card. And I'm going to say, yeah, see, I have a blue diamond right there. Well, if the blue diamond's there, the red diamond should be on the top. No, the blue diamond's on the top. But the red diamond now should be in the center, but it's not because it's the blue in the center. He says, well, I'm going to bet my last $1, which is $7 down here, that you don't even have 3 cards. And I say, yes, I do. I have 1, 2, 3. Now he's just about to leave, and the person performing this swindle
Right.
will say to him, you know what? You have a little bit extra money. I'm going to make this bet that you're going to want to take.
And the desperate man.
What we're going to do is I'm going to show you 2 cards. I have a red card,
Red?
blue card.
Yeah.
Now, if you guess what color card this is,
Red.
it's double or nothing. Meaning, if you lose, you pay me $14. If I lose, I pay you.
Tiffany didn't
$14.
even wait for what the odds were. She just yelled out the thing.
It's red.
So the guy says, with my luck, it'll probably be
Red.
Blue.
red and blue.
Red
he
and
says,
blue.
no, I'm sorry, you owe me $14.
Ah, it says
Wait,
14.
can I
He's
examine
turned
these
over
cards?
a card that says $14. It's neither a red nor blue diamond, like all the cards previously shown to
This
us.
is the weirdest magic close-up
The
show I've ever
impoverished
done.
man, having lost all his money, walks away.
You know what this-
sadness
Yeah.
weighing down his back.
Okay,
He
that's
knows his
descriptive.
children will not eat tonight
All
because
right.
of Bob Burr
All right,
and his
everybody.
evil diamonds.
I am personally examining the cards. And there's just a blue one, a red one, and then this $14 one. I don't know how he did that. I'm touching them and I'm trying to break them apart, and it's not working.
Oh my god!
How did he do it?
This is you know what this magic, this close-up magic show is a double special close-up magic.
This
show.
is the double special close-up magic show.
no, not D, A,
Oh, A.
just A.
You're a
Double
wizard.
special.
No,
While
that's not
Tiffany was talking, Bob swapped out one of his robot hands.
All right, we got another one.
All right, I'll
Ooh.
do another close one for
All
you.
right, I'm paying attention.
Again, this is two cards.
2 cards. Show them to
Two
the
cards.
audience.
There you go.
We got. What do we have,
Redbacks,
Jordan?
They
We have
are
a-
the King of Spades and the Queen of Diamonds.
Okay.
Very, very good.
With red backs.
And what? Right, red backs. Right.
backs.
What we are going to do is I'm going to fold these cards. Now we're actually folding these
You're
cards.
allowed to bend them.
Well, this one I'm in because there's a reason for this. Okay. What I'm doing, I'm going to fold the first card lengthwise. and the
$2.59 at Walmart.
First
down the
card's unlengthwise. Okay.
Yeah.
So horizontal and vertical.
Right. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take this card and put it in between.
He's put the fat card inside the skinny card.
You can see that?
I can
Yep.
see that.
Okay.
It's like watching Ralphie May in bed.
Ha.
And what we're going to do is we're going to enfold the card over just like this.
Uh-huh.
So you can see the lengthwise card is underneath the queen.
So
Correct?
The queen
Oh.
is wrapped around the king.
The queen was the fat one. It's not Ralphie May. I made a mistake. It's more like
We're gonna
Roseanne
make
Barr
this-
and Tom Arnold now.
Right.
Kind of.
We're going to
If they
make
were
this
still
like
married.
a time tunnel.
Yes.
Oh, what?
And a time tunnel.
Okay.
This
Time
is going to
tunnel.
the queen's going to be the time tunnel.
This was a
Talking
show
about
back in the...
vaginas all the time. We might as well do that.
Are we
okay.
talking about vaginas?
No, we're not.
No, why would you say
He
that?
just said
I'm
that.
just
He just literally
I'm
said
trying
vagina.
to do a callback. Okay, here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to pass the king through the time tunnel of the queen.
Right?
Okay. Not the
Okay,
vagina.
Not the
Ooh,
vagina.
that's a
Not
really
the
good
That-
code
that's
word
how you
for
get away with
vagina.
doing this
I'm
trick
gonna
in
start calling
Michigan.
it that.
What's that?
You could do this trick in Michigan by calling it the Queen's Time Tunnel.
Exactly.
And then it's not sodomy.
What we're going to do is to pass that through. And when things pass through a time tunnel, it changes in some fashion.
Right.
So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this like this, and we're going to actually make the card
What's happening,
The,
Jordan?
the card has come out folded the other way.
folded the other
Man,
way.
but it's still the
just
Queen
like
of Spades,
that.
King of Spades.
Right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pass it through again, and we're going to actually find and see that it's going to come out.
It's
the
coming
other
out
way.
folded the other way again.
Other way, just
What's
like
going
that.
on, ladies and gentlemen?
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this again, and we're going to do something a little different, because what I'm
Right.
going to do
He's got both cards
is I'm going to
folded now.
fold
So we
this
can,
card in half.
It looks like he just ripped the card. I don't
No,
even know.
I'm folding
okay.
the card in half.
Okay, he folded it in
I'm
half
putting
again.
this right in the
Okay.
center again, just like
so
that.
we've got the fat card inside the skinny card.
Correct.
They're both now. He's
And
folding.
we're
up the
going to
skinny
push
card.
that right through. We're going to fold it over again, just like that.
He's mangling the cards. They're screaming
I'm
in pain.
watching.
They
So
are
carefully.
screaming in pain. But what we're going to do a little different. The reason I folded that card in half is because I wanted to be sure that I got halfway in between the cards.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do,
So now he's got it half folded
I'm
one
gonna
way,
tear
half the other. Now he's tearing the queen in
these
half.
kid in half, just to
Yeah.
show you that we
doing-
actually did have half the card folded one way,
Yeah.
half the card folded
He's
the other way.
proven that he did this all legitimately.
I am. It's like that. And to prove it, I'm going to give all the cards to Tiffany.
Yeah.
She's going to taste them. Tiffany is Tiffany's putting the halves of the cards one by one into her mouth.
The ultimate magic test.
Savoring the
gnaw on
oils.
They go together.
And if she eats them, she'll shit them later, and they'll be whole again.
All right. We'll have video of that.
So
on
if you
the-
want to wait for that part of the show, you'll have to wait at least
They go
20 minutes.
together.
Longest trick ever.
Is that it, or do you want me to do?
Do you have one more?
Well,
Do you
I was
put them
thinking
back
I could.
together?
Huh?
Wait, what?
No.
No,
Like,
that's it.
It's done.
That's done. Yeah.
Wow, she seems very disappointed that
I
this
was.
is back together.
I mean, you got Scotch tape.
I
Go
think
ahead.
back
I
together
don't
is a whole nother trick. I'm
For
pretty
those
sure.
at home,
Back
Tiffany,
together is a
Tiffany has found the
whole
limits of
other
Bob
trick.
Burr's powers.
I know.
Oh, what was that, Bob? You said you think what? Back
What?
together is it's another trick, isn't it?
It's totally another trick, but Tiffany will do that when she has her Scotch tape later.
They look like legit cards. I don't
They are
understand how
legit
you're
cards.
doing this.
it's magic.
Is it in your sleeve?
No,
he's
it's not on
fooling
my
you. You don't
sleeve.
like it. All right. Well, you got. What were you gonna say? You had something else.
Well,
in
I
mind?
didn't know if somebody. You want me to show somebody how to do a trick?
Can you do one when you
Yeah.
break that giant watch on your?
All right. No, you know what? Okay, that's a good idea. Can we show Tiffany a trick?
Oh, I don't have a.
How to do a trick?
Yeah.
Oh,
You said you wanted to show somebody how to do a
I
trick,
can
right?
show- yeah, and I
Did
think
you have one in
she's
mind?
already seen that before, but we'll do it.
Oh,
We'll
crap.
do it. And I don't know
Well, then
if
get Crystal to come over and
Yeah,
do it.
get
You've never done
Crystal.
it.
Get
Crystal, come over here.
Crystal.
Get Crystal, come
She
on over.
looks all purty with her hair.
All right, Crystal, come on over
No,
here.
I'm just going to show you the trick, and then I'll show you how to do the trick. And this is something that I did. I didn't.
Wow.
I didn't originally develop, but I don't know where I got it from. But
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it done, and it's a great trick for walk around magicians.
You know, we say walk around. Those are guys that
Meaning
walk
going
around
from
clubs.
in a restaurant going like table to table, that type of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Did you do
so-
that for a while, table to table?
Yeah, I used
How
to-
was that? Does that pay? Tips?
Not a lot, unless you have a good place that you're doing it. Yeah.
I don't know if I'd like.
A lot of times it's just for tips, but it's hard because you're getting tips and you want them to leave the tips to the wait staff, so it's hard,
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. They're
You're
splitting
trying
their
to get
tips.
some-
If I was a
some
waitress,
more.
I'd be like, God damn it, that magician is back.
Some
Jesus
more,
Christ.
Yeah, they got to get some more money out
It's
of
like
that.
the rose chick at a strip club. The
It-
stripper's like, get that bitch
exactly.
out of here.
Exactly.
Get her out of here with the roses. We want the money.
Exactly.
Would it be more
So
ethical?
basically, you use any deck. You can
All
use
right.
any deck of cards.
Okay.
And what you do is you're going to do a prediction of a card. Okay.
Crystal, you're paying. This is you. Bring
Yeah,
the mic
and
up.
I don't have a pen on
He's
me,
taking
but-
out
Need a
the
pen?
Any deck, which is
ballpoint work?
available at Target.
Yeah, that's all right. And I usually use this because I'm using this as a business card, but it's not really a business card.
Okay.
But what you do is you take your business card if you want to make some business, the trick. And what you do is you tell them you're going to predict a card. And so what you do is you take this business card and you write the prediction on the card, and you don't show the person that's doing it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna write the prediction of the card.
He's writing something on a business card with a pink pen. It's important. All right.
You're doing-
And you want the person to hold that business card
He's
face
hand-
down so they don't see what it is.
He's handed it to Crystal face
And
down.
what we're going to do, first of all, you actually show them that this is a normal deck of cards. And what you're going to do
He's
is you're
fanned
going
out the deck
to
face
go
up.
through it and you're going to put it anywhere in the deck that you want.
He's invited Crystal to place the business card anywhere she wants in the deck.
Right there?
She just
You want-
jammed it in
Yeah, what
and
was
bent
that?
Want to change it?
Nope,
No?
that's it.
Okay.
It's not a spear. It's a card. What are you
she
doing?
I was trying
Right
to make sure
there.
it was a very random place that I put that
Now-
I did, so I do it really fast.
What I want you to do, just hold on to the business card. Don't pull it out
Okay.
yet. Because what we're going to do, I need you to have that business card in one hand and the prediction on the card that we predicted in the other hand. So I'm going to mark the card by flipping it over. So
He's
we've
flipped
got
it
that
over.
card. So take that card out. So what it is the first card, face down card. I want the other hand there. No, put your other hand.
All right, now she's got the
All
other,
right.
the first face down card
Right.
after he flipped over
And then
all
what
the
you
other
do is
cards.
at the count of 3, you flip it over and to see if I made the prediction.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
And
8 of diamonds. 8 of diamonds.
Makes it predict. Hey!
written on the card is 8 of diamonds. And we all saw him write it. We were all here. There was no tomfoolery or trickery. It's inexplicable. Sorcery
All right,
or
now I'm
witchcraft.
going to show you how to do that trick. Now, you can do the trick over and over again without even changing the deck and have a different card every time.
You ready,
Okay.
Crystal's going to show you how to do it.
To show you how to do
There
it.
you go. Learn
Okay.
a trick right here.
And the most important part of the trick is to get this card, which is a double back card.
Oh, he's got a fake card. Look at that. I don't know if people at home, you can't see it, but it's
Now.
a double back. It's two sides, and he turned both sides red for us. prior to the show.
You can buy them like this if you'd like. But
Okay.
if you don't, just get a regular deck. Take the two jacks, jokers, I should say, the two jokers.
Tape them together.
Put them together, and then you have a little thicker double-sided card, but it's perfectly worked okay.
Huh.
Now, what you do is you take the any card in the deck, flip it over. When you start, put that on top, and that's the card you're going to predict.
So the card that you put up, and then you put the double-sided card over it so you can't see it,
And that's the card you're going to predict.
and that's the card you're going to predict.
All right, so remember the different procedures here.
All right, so let's
Write your prediction.
now. What do you have underneath the double-sided card? Right, tell people. All right, he's got the King of Spades
King of
underneath
Spades.
the
That
double-sided
That is
card.
a club, by the
Right.
way.
Face up, King of
So
Clubs.
what you're doing is you're taking your, say this is the card,
Okay.
and you're putting it anywhere in the deck.
Right.
That's
Now,
the prediction card.
That's the prediction card. So you're writing your prediction, and you have them take that prediction card out, right, and then you turn this part of the deck over,
The top part.
right,
Yep.
and you have them hold that, and then you go to the first face-down card, which is not.
The one they want.
Right. The
That's-
next one
that's-
is.
That's your prediction card.
So the first face-down card you come to,
Because when
the
I put
second
it in,
face-down card.
Right,
Yep,
because
got
you
it.
put it in
Look like
face
that.
up.
Right.
So the first face-down card now is the prediction card with
Ah.
a double face card underneath it. And
Ah.
that's when you get that. Now, if you're walking around doing this trick, what you do very easily when everybody's talking and having a great time, you hold this pack in this hand, this pack in this hand, and you're going to slide over this card to the bottom, and then slide this one on top of it, turn everything over, and you're back to starting again.
He just flipped everything over like twice, like eggs, and now he's back to where we started.
Now, a lot of times you won't know what the card is that you put on the bottom as the prediction card. So when you're talking, you just do a little peek, find out what it is, and then you're ready to do the trick again. You can go do this 52 times and have a different card every time.
Crystal, did you get all of that?
I think that seems very hard, and I do not think that I can do that.
We want you to do it next week on the show.
It doesn't take a lot of practice, a little bit. It
I would
does
have to
take a little
practice
bit.
daily.
The big thing is this.
Got to get that double-sided card. You have to
We'll
cheat.
tape it. We'll tape it.
For the trick to work, you have to
But
cheat.
you have to be so fast, like sleight of hand so fast, so it's not obvious
No,
what you're doing. And I don't think I could be that. I'm left-handed, so I'm not coordinated
Oh,
enough.
here we go with the left-handed crap again. I knew it was coming.
Can you do the trick, Tiffany? Me and you. Trick off next week.
Yeah,
Me and
Into the
Tiffany.
mic.
Tiffany knows how to do this trick, so let's have Tiffany do the trick right now.
Into the mic. What?
Trick off.
Into the mic, Tiffany, please, if you're
Oh,
going to talk. Yeah, share the mic with Crystal. Yeah, look at the face she got when I asked her to get on the mic. She looked at me like, I will smack you in the head.
Oh, I left the room to wipe my nose.
What does that
'cause
have
my
to do with what we're
allergies.
talking about?
I totally missed what happened.
Oh.
It's okay. Bob can give her a private lesson. We
I
should
can
have a
give you
trick
a
off who
private
does the trick
lesson.
better next week.
Bob's taught me quite a few magic tricks.
You
Tricks.
could do some rope tricks.
I'm
next time.
really good at rope tricks.
I'm
Okay.
not even going to touch that. All right, Bob, thank you so much for doing the magic. Give it up, everybody. A round of applause. Yay, yay, yay,
Yay.
for Bob Burr and his magic
I
tricks.
told Bob that I wanted to learn magic tricks, and he's like, "Let's get out some rope."
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to put this mic down because the mic stands a little jacked, so you just hold on to that, and I'm going to switch you, then we'll come over to the other side.
Okay.
That was fun, everybody. I like
Yes,
magic.
excellent magic.
Yes.
Now, what is the spell that makes a double-sided card if we don't have two jokers? Is there a way to summon one? No?
No, just take any two cards and paste them together.
Just take any two.
Any two cards, paste them together.
Okay.
All right, Crystal's going to go ahead and put the camera back up where it belongs and then take that tripod out of here. You're listening to Double Special. The phone number, if you'd like to join us for the last half hour of the show, is 727-475-6139. In the studio, we have comedian and magician Bob Burr here who just did magic for us. Jordan, you did an excellent job narrating that. Thank you very much. That was very helpful. That was good, right?
It wasn't bad. Yeah, exactly.
We'll see. I'll listen to the
Take
show.
out the supposedly stuff. That's what.
What's you don't like the allegedly? Yeah.
Allegedly, supposedly.
He just wants to throw a little air of mystery into the whole thing. It's like, yeah, he says that's what he's going to do, but we don't know. What'd you think of the whole John Wilson Petrocelli thing there, Jordan?
It's
You think they're having us on?
yeah, I don't know.
I don't get how anyone could dislike John.
Do you want to get up in your seat and put your mic up there so Crystal can join us on her mic at some point for the last part of the show? That would be lovely. No, that's the wrong mic. You're going to hold that one. That's your mic. Yeah, the mic stands over there, but it's cracked, so it's fine. Yeah, we're still on the air, dude.
All right.
We got another half an hour.
Hope you guys enjoyed that.
It
Yeah.
never ends.
What's that?
I enjoyed it.
It never ends. Is that what you said? Why are you so upset, dude? What happened? Are you
What
mad because I
happened?
said something on easy? Because you slammed the
okay.
doors. You slammed like 3 doors when you walked out of here. My
Yeah.
son's trying to sleep, and you're slamming doors, and
then
you're like
when
an
got
old
it?
lady.
What happened to?
What? You got
during
mad
the
at me. You
break?
got mad at me because I was short with him.
Let's
when
talk
you-
about other people's drama.
No,
So we
what do you think we've been doing all night long? That's all we've been talking about is other people's drama. Petrocelli, John Wilson.
What do you
da,
think's
da.
going on
I
there?
don't want to start.
What do you think John Wilson
drama.
said?
I don't.
And to
don't
who?
listen. Stop.
And who do you think
Let-
ratted
you
John
know what?
Wilson
Let's talk
out?
about other. Since we got Bob Burr in
It's
here.
all English people.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Probably.
Since we got other
You
drama
wanna blame
going.
Joy Mutter?
Can I
The
please talk?
authoress?
Can you please let me talk?
Oh.
Yeah.
Since we got other drama going on, I thought I would talk about this. Tiffany and I were out on the road this past week doing shows. The week prior, we took the week off. We did shows as well. We were in where the hell were we the week before?
Naples, the
we were
old
in
Naples
Naples.
Comedy Club.
And we experienced, as comedians do, shows that are not necessarily set up ideally for comedy in small slivers of rooms and so on and so forth. We ran into some hecklers, Bob, as usual. You've been having issues with hecklers at your
Recently,
club
too.
recently.
Yeah.
What was? Can you give me a little? What happened?
Well, people come in, and I understand they want to have a good time. They're with their friends. They're drinking a little bit too much, and they don't understand that they're supposed to be sitting there watching the show just like they would in a movie or in the Ruth Eckerd Hall or whatever. And they don't actually understand that they should be quiet. And a lot of times, if the comedian asks them a question, they come out with a response, and then they continue their response to a very boring conclusion.
Yeah.
And we have to graciously go over to them and remind them that they should keep their voices down or they shouldn't heckle because they don't think that talking and to the comedian is heckling. So we've had a lot of problem recently with that. One of the main problems is that when we do say something like that, the alcohol takes over and they get offended, even though we're very nice in the way we do it. And they decide that they're going to leave or they're going to get up and go. And then they start refusing to pay their bill.
Yeah, I've seen that at Snappers a couple times.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I'm bringing this is because, we had a couple of hecklers.
We had two.
Yeah, two pretty, stalwarty. These guys would not, I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's this fine line between I'm helping your show to I'm disrupting your show to how dare you get mad at me for disrupting the show when you've given them repeated warnings. And I know alcohol plays a factor, but I've said this on the show before. And because this is a stand-up comedy-based show, and I'm a professional stand-up comedian, and Tiffany is a stand-up comedian, and Bob, you're a stand-up comedian, I'm asking the public, don't be fucking knobheads when you come to the show, for the love of God. If you're coming to the show and you can't handle your alcohol, don't come out to a live show. Go drink in a sports bar. Go hang out in a park where you can be as loud, as obnoxious as you want. If you come to a live show, be respectful and remember that, treat it like a theater, if you will, right? I mean, that's a
Yes,
good rule of
exactly.
thumb.
Yeah, you don't yell out in a movie theater. I guess probably somebody does, and you don't go to a theatrical performance and
Yeah.
yell stuff out.
Jordan, you did theater. Anybody ever heckle any of the actors? Does that ever happen in theater?
I've seen a few
Really?
things happen. Well, people, misbehave.
Yeah, and
Sure.
people, and the management comes up and tells them not to do it,
How do
or
they
escorted them out.
How do they deal with it in theater? They're escorted out immediately, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they send ushers to
For
take people out.
Well, for some reason in comedy clubs, when they're asked to leave, they get really belligerent and pissed off that you have the nerve to ruin their evening, even though they're...
Yeah, because in their mind, they do feel like they're improving the show. They don't realize that the act they're seeing is a well-rehearsed act, and they've got to just be respectful.
How about just listen, for God's sake? Yes,
Exactly.
Crystal, what were you going to say?
As a spectator of comedy, it's also really annoying for the audience too, because even though at times it can be funny if you have a good comedian that can handle a heckler, it also stops the show. It stops the flow and the groove of the show. And if I'm paying to see the show, I don't want it to be interrupted by a douchebag.
Well, and that's what happened at the other
Yeah.
club. The black guy, this one black guy was like he was cool, but he was like, yeah, but he's drunk as hell. He'd been drinking since 2 p.m. I found out later. And there were some very older folks. He was a younger guy, maybe in his mid-30s, and there were older people like in their mid-60s. They were enjoying the show. But when I asked him to be quiet multiple times, he finally got like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then I did my show, and then I said, "Hey, what do you think?" Just try to include him, and he wouldn't answer me. I'm like, "Dude, you can answer me. It's okay." as long as you don't keep going.
Exactly.
And then he got kind of weird, and I was like, and he goes, "Oh, I don't want to interrupt." I said, "Okay, that's fine." So I went on with my stuff, and then he immediately turned to this older gentleman that was sitting with a group of 6 and started to talk to him while I was on stage. Like, "Hey, I don't want to bother the guy. I'm just trying to be cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?" And finally the guy looked at him and was like, "I paid to see this guy, not you." I literally heard him say it to him. He's like, "I did not pay to hear you, dude. So please be quiet."
That happened the first night as well with that one guy. We had a disturbing person every show. The second show was actually the guy who was like a part of the club, like the manager guy. He was going around talking to people. But the thing about that club was, and the reason we had hecklers is because for some reason they like went and tried to grab people to bring into the comedy show. So people weren't necessarily there for comedy. Like they got dragged in.
Now,
Can I?
Go ahead, Jordan.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this happens to you on a regular basis? That maybe it's something where you can't hold an audience?
It doesn't
happen
on a.
What?
It doesn't happen on a
Has
regular
the thought
basis.
occurred to you?
No. You know what it is, Jordan? More than that, it's just disrespectful, selfish-ass people. And most of the times, they're people that really had no intention of being there in the first place. They just kind of got corralled into the whole thing.
What Tiffany just said, because a lot of times the owners of the club or whoever will go out to the bar, bring people in from the bar who don't want to see a comedy show.
They were drinking a minute ago.
Exactly.
Talking about something boring.
And I keep
statistics
telling
around.
them, keep them drinking out in the bar, and if they don't want to come in, don't let them come in.
Right. And then all those people did think that they were helping the show. The Thursday night guy and the Saturday night guy's like, "Oh, I'm just trying to, I thought I was helping the show. I'm sorry. I thought I was helping the show." And then every time everyone's like, "Stop talking. We don't like you."
They all think they're helping the show.
Yeah.
Well, again, I'm saying it for the last time. Not that it's going to stop anything, but I'm just saying it for the benefit of the people. If you go to a comedy show, have your drinks, have a good time. You know, it's okay to interact if the comedian is interacting with you, but don't push it over the limit. And for God's sake, stop being so stupid and belligerent when you're asked to leave. If you're asked to leave, it's because you went too far. Just get up and be embarrassed and apologize and get the fuck out. Get out of the club and go home.
You put it nicer. Look, if you
No,
notice,
I'm angry about it now.
if you notice people in the audience around you are not entertained or seem bored, there's no reason for you to jump in. Let them suffer in silence until the show's over. But it's not your job to entertain these people who aren't being entertained properly by the professional talent. So, that's not what you're there for. So.
Bob, you booked this club. You got a good array of comics. How often does that happen where they're just not holding the audience's attention, and you think that may prompt people to want to jump in?
No, that's never been the case that I've seen. Most of the time, it's somebody who wants the attention, and they've been in other clubs. Some of them tell me, "Oh, I was in other clubs, and I love the guys that they want to see the headliner or whoever's up on stage, demean one of the people in their party."
Yeah.
And that's not the reason for a comedy show, and it really focuses it on you and takes it away from the rest of the audience.
Well, you say that, and I see a lot of comics really leaning towards roasting material on stage now, as opposed to actual comedy material or any social commentary. They're just roasting people. There's a few comics out there that do it on a regular basis. That's
well, if the headliner wants to do it, that's fine.
Right.
But what I have an objection to, and the headliners do too, they don't want somebody who's featuring or coming up before them, getting the audience riled up.
Got them all riled up
to the point that they expect to talk to the headliner.
Right.
And I get that problem a lot.
And in the features defense, if you're a headliner that happens, just say to the audience, "I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
I'm not that dude. Stop talking to me." And you can say that and say, "Here's where I draw the line. I'm not that guy." But if he says that, then for God's sake, stop. Don't continue, because you got to prove something, or your pride won't allow you to be quiet.
Exactly.
You told me to be quiet. I can't possibly do that. I'm just over it, dude. Speaking of comedy shows, we got a couple of comedy shows coming out. Tiffany, what is it? Yeah, tell us what our week looks like.
So Wednesday and Thursday, you're at the St. Pete Beach Coconuts for their Tampa Bay Comedy Festival thing. And then Friday, you're at the Tampa Picture. We're both at the Tampa Picture Show.
That's right. Jordan,
doing a show
are
in
you
the
doing
lounge.
that? Are we having Jordan on?
Why not?
That's
You want to do it, Jordan?
You going to come out?
You may or may not get money. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then
in the lounge.
We may or may not get money. Saturday, we're going to go to the Grouchos in Melbourne.
That'll be fun.
And then we will get money.
That's right.
So now all the hecklers know where to go.
Come on out. Listen, I don't have a problem with hecklers up to a certain point. It got to the point even with me where the guy, I would try to talk to him, and he was just talking over me. And it's like, I can't have, and I told him, I can't have a conversation with you if you're talking over me. I'm not drunk. You're drunk, so we're not, you know what I mean? You ever try to talk to a drunk person?
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
They go right over the top of you, and they beat the crap out of you with their opinion. And he apologized afterwards with the worst breath I've ever smelled in my life.
Oh, yeah.
Holy Christ.
Worse than Dave Hines?
Gee, it was awful, dude. I was like, good God, floss your teeth, man. I don't know what his deal was, but he was awful. And nice guy and everything. And I think he actually bought a shirt or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he talked a lot. He came in at the end of my set and decided to talk a lot. And then I said that I will make out with him to make him be quiet. And then everyone thought that was really funny.
Yeah, and then
But I did not
he
make out
followed
with
us to the hotel.
Yeah.
It was wonderful. Crystal, you got some gifts for me and yourself for Valentine's Day. You got some skateboarding longboards. Marion Spears Carr, who listens to the show, was like them. What are you going to do? Are you going to get on the board at any point? Will there be riding
I saw
happening?
her.
What's going to happen?
I've been on the board many times.
How are you feeling on that board? Tippy toes?
Awesome.
Yeah?
She looks cool.
Yeah.
You going to get like a helmet and like elbow pads and like skid guards and stuff?
I don't know if I necessarily need all that. A helmet maybe because I
go
enjoy
fast.
I enjoy my head.
Yeah, but they go fast. you know?
Ha, she enjoys her
I
hair.
don't know
I
about
like
that.
my head.
Well, okay. Okay. We'll
I
see.
don't want my brain bashed in, but I'm pretty sure my knees or my elbows. I mean, whatevs.
What do you mean, whatevs?
I mean, if they get shredded, they get shredded.
What are you Spicoli all of a sudden? What happened to you? She gets along where she's like, yo, dude, you whatever you say, brah. What the hell, man? Bob, who do you have at Snappers this weekend? What's going on there?
Michael Mack is coming here this weekend.
Shit.
Michael Mack.
The
is coming
Faces
here.
of Rock, Michael Mack, one of my old-time friends who
And
just
then,
posted a picture of
yeah,
pretty
yep. And then next week we have Gary Veeder.
Never heard of him.
Well,
He was on
he
America's
was
Got
the
Talent.
third place winner on America's Got Talent last
You
season.
got the third place guy.
Yeah.
Hells yeah.
Yeah.
On America's
I'm
Got
going to
Talent.
go pick his ear.
Yeah, and we got him on the Mike Calta show on Friday, so
Nice.
we're gonna get some media attention for Gary. Very very funny guy. He's like the
Allen.
young Woody Allen.
Nice. Go to snapperscomedygirl.com to get tickets if you're local. Go check that out. Jordan,
Yes.
how's your week going, then?
Well, Bernie Sanders has got 60% in New Hampshire.
Okay, so that's tell everybody what that is because they'll be listening to it later probably.
Oh, yeah. The New Hampshire primary is going on right now.
And so he's 60%.
Yeah, Bernie's
Wow.
winning Democratic side, and
Yay.
on the Republican side,
Yeah.
Rubio's dropped to 5th place after his idiot performance.
Oh
in the
my
debate.
God!
That's right. He blew everything he made in Iowa. He's blowing it completely. John Kasich is in second.
Shut the hell up.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Donald Trump's winning, but John Kasich is in second, then Ted Cruz, then
Wow.
Jeb, and Marco
What?
Rubio
That's insane.
coming
dude.
in just ahead of Chris Christie.
Yeah, we were going to play.
They could actually get around Chris Christie.
He's actually lost some weight. I
He's
was
lost
surprised.
some weight. Yeah.
But still, he is the fat card to Rubio's skinny card. And they're getting all folded up on each other. It's weird.
We can talk about that, Ro. We got a little time to chew up. I don't know if we had the video we could play, but Mark Rubio really, I mean, this was during the GOP debates, the last debates, right? And he basically said the same talking point, like verbatim.
Well, he started out fine. They asked him about his experience, and he said, it's like, well, I've done this and this, and let's dispel the fiction that Obama had no experience. He knew exactly what he's doing. He did this horrible thing, like give everybody health care, and this horrible thing.
And you're
like
paraphrasing,
regulate
but not by much.
Not by much, but yeah, Obamacare and all this. And so he gets his little applause lines, and then Chris Christie comes in and tells him, no, he slams him really well. Like, the only biggest accomplishment you had, you weren't even there for. That's truancy.
He didn't
So,
vote
yeah,
in, yeah.
it was a really good slam line. Rubio comes back in and defends himself a little and then immediately launches into the same speech again. Let's dispel the fiction that Obama didn't know what he was doing when he did this, and I'm going to make America great. Almost word for word. Christie flips out, shows everybody this is what they do. This is why he can't lead.
He said he got a 25-second speech that he's memorized.
A
right.
fake attack and then a 25-second stump speech that his advisors gave him. That's
Yep.
all he's got.
Yep.
Rubio comes back and does it again. Does the same speech again.
For the third time.
Third time in a row. Yeah.
He's a robot.
And then apparently he did it again at one of his own rallies the next day.
Oh my!
He
God.
repeated himself, just said the same line twice in a row, and then finally realized what he was doing.
He is a robot.
Bob,
Yeah.
what do you think? You do politics? You vote?
No, I don't like to get it. Oh yeah, I vote. I
Yeah.
vote.
What do
I
you
just
vote?
wish
Which
they
side
would
are you
have
on typically?
candidates.
Which side are you on typically?
I don't have any political choice really. I just vote for the best person.
That's what I
mean,
do.
I grew up in a family that was all Democrats,
Okay.
and then when I started making money,
See,
you go to
that's exactly right though. He's right. You do. You start out with these great ideals, and then you make a little money. You're like, fuck everybody.
But I'm not registered with either party, but because I just look at the candidates, see who's going to do
Who'd
the
you vote
best
for
the
last
country.
election?
Oh God, I can't remember. I think I voted for Obama.
Did you?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I think I did.
I
But I wish I wish they would give us candidates that were.
so nobody in this race on either side titillates you at all.
Gee, no.
What about that
not
Rubio?
really.
Huh? Rubio's
No,
got it
Rubio
down.
definitely doesn't attract.
What about that
me.
Cruz? He's looking pretty tough.
He's not at all creepy.
He doesn't have the right look for a president.
He's a
I don't
creepy
know, but
bastard.
He does.
Yeah.
I look at him. I'm
Very
saying, "Ooh,
He
clammy.
looks like he's into sodomy.
He looks.
It's like there's something. Yeah, there's
Like
something
crystal
going on
sodomy.
there that I'm not sure.
Tiffany's
you know?
opinions do not represent the opinions of Double Special. Yes, Crystal.
So how exciting will it be though if the two people running for president are Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump?
Yeah.
It will be the best election year ever.
Dude, Sanders will destroy him in
Oh
debates.
yeah,
Are
exactly. You
kidding?
might as well just give it to Sanders right away.
What do you
if
feel
Trump's
about
going.
the Sanders and the Hillary thing? No, neither of them.
Well, if I had to go with anybody on the Democrat side, it would be Sanders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Trump?
I really don't.
You
want
like that
Hillary.
Trump vote?
Don't vote for Trump, otherwise I can't be your friend.
you know, that's the problem. You know, he's saying a lot of stuff everybody wants to hear, but
Yeah.
I'm not
Who wants
sure
to
if
hear?
A lot of people.
There's
they
a
like
lot
his
of people
rhetoric.
out there who wants to. That's
You
why
are
he's leading in
fired.
some of these
Psycho.
primaries.
The psycho people.
Business people
You
that
know.
want a builder in office. He's a builder.
He hasn't built anything. He
I'm
owns
a
companies
builder.
that build things. He
He
says
does,
that. He
you're
says that
right.
like he's got a hammer in his back pocket. It's so ridiculous when he says, "I'm a builder." No, you're a businessman. Other people build the
Yeah.
stuff for you. You don't know shit about building. Nothing. Tell me one building code there, Donald, that you know.
He's got China.
He
in
does
his hands.
nothing.
He
Come
does
on.
deals.
Yeah, no,
does
I saw him say it the other night. He goes, "I'm a builder. People like builders." Yeah, people like construction people are builders. You jackass. You're a businessman. You don't build crap. You fund the building.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting race.
It's going to be wonderful for comedians. It's
Oh
gonna be
my
fantastic.
God! Yeah,
Erica's
definitely.
voting for Trump.
Yeah,
Erica's voting for Trump.
she's got money.
I'm very worried.
She's got money.
Yep,
That's
she's got
why
money
you
and
vote
she- and she
Republican.
hates
But the
brown
problem
people.
is, there's so many Republican candidates right now. Gee.
She likes brown people. Selena's kind of.
Wow.
Well, you just said she didn't like brown people.
I did. I slipped that under the wire.
She's friends with some brown people. I've
Yes,
seen them.
yes, Crystal.
I'm excited to see how Trump impersonates the leaders of the world because he did such a great job impersonating the Republican candidates.
Did he? What do you
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, I remember the video we watched of all the insults, and he was like impersonating them. He's going, no, no,
Well,
no, no."
that was more mocking than
I know. It
impersonating.
was so funny. I can't wait till he does it to world leaders.
You know, did you hear him calling Ted Cruz
A pussy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he backpedaled a little bit on committing war crimes. Yeah.
You pussy.
Yeah.
You own those war crimes. Dude, that's my
That's funny.
big fear, though. People, like, and now they're freaking out. They're like, oh, come on, man. So we call him a pussy. Big deal. It's like, it's not a big deal when he calls, who do you call, Cruz?
Yeah. it's
Not
like-
a big deal when he calls him that. What happens when he calls Putin that to his face? Yeah, you pussy. You don't think Putin's going to be like, dude, I'm not going to put up with that from
He'll palm
anybody.
strike him.
That's what. Well, no, he'll ogre out, and there'll be serious consequences. You can't just run around calling people pussies.
I actually didn't think that Trump was serious when he got into the race. I thought it was.
he's
just
a
I
light
thought it was a joke as well.
I thought
Do
it
you
was
know
a
how many
joke.
business connections he can make? This is a business friggin' like Pandora's box for him. I wouldn't say Pandora's box. It's bad
Oh, my
things come
God,
out there,
yeah.
but just a wealth of opportunity. He knows that, look at the Bush family, the connections they made, and and Bush's cabinet, Cheney and all those guys. They are locked into all kinds of defense contracts and everything else. There's money up the wazoo. Yes,
Yeah.
Crystal.
I say, and even though like if it was a Trump Sanders situation or Trump running against anybody for that matter, as much as the people may not want Trump as president, we are run by corporate America, and corporate America would probably love a guy like that. And
Who, like Trump?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he's.
Because
Oh,
he
yeah,
speaks in their
definitely.
best interest, and our government is run by the corporate industry.
Oh, no,
Unfortunately.
it's not, Crystal. Come
Are
on.
you kidding me? They control
yes,
everything.
I am actually. I was kidding you.
All right, yeah. Okay, good. I was gonna be that because
She got all fired up, man. She was ready.
Hello, Wall Street.
What?
I thought she was gonna fly across the table.
Then again, Trump. Part of the reason people like Trump is because they think that he will not be beholden to the other people. That
He will.
he's just one more of the sharks. That
Yeah.
because he's not owned by anyone. He's Trump. He's the Trumpster. He owns himself, so he'll be his own
He
man.
trumps all.
He'll make laws to benefit him,
Yeah.
self,
Which is
and other
fair.
businesses.
Well, yeah, it's ridiculous.
It'll just be a little more corrupt.
Well, and he doesn't know. He does not qualify to be in the position that he's running for at all. I'm sorry. When they give Obama crap about not being qualified when he was a senator, I don't know how they can turn around and say that Trump is qualified when he's never held any public office for anything, and he's a goddamn reality. So the whole thing is a goddamn joke, dude. It's like, yeah, let's get Kardashian up there. What? Bob? Yes.
Oh yeah, no, I was saying that the biggest thing I have when the presidential elections come is a lot of the candidates haven't even served in the military. I always think that the candidates should have served sometime in the military, and most of them get off because they're the ones who are sending these guys into combat zones.
What do you think of that, Jordan?
Fair point.
Didn't McCain
What
serve?
does the court
and
and
he
fishermen
sent them
say?
around.
I mean, I don't think that it's. I don't consider it the most important measure of a candidate, but it is a fair statement to make. I mean,
Yeah,
in that
considering
context, yeah.
the military.
If you're willing to
complex.
take that kind of responsibility on, maybe you should have been in their shoes at some point.
Sure.
Exactly. At least have some sort
Right.
of connection with it before
Like
you
George
send people
Washington.
in.
Yeah, don't be a pussy,
did.
Ted Cruz.
And Lincoln did.
What?
Lincoln?
General Jackson did. Eisenhower.
Oh my God.
Well, McCain was in the military, right? Wasn't he like a
Reagan.
prisoner of
Exactly.
war? But he was more than willing to send our
But
young
see,
peoples in.
Back in the day,
Yeah, but then he got
all
so
men-
shell shocked he picked Palin as a running mate.
I
don't know if we can
was
trust
ready
him.
to vote for him until
No
he
way.
picked her.
But all men back in the day used to be drafted, but now they don't have to in the
Exactly.
past like
No.
however many years.
I
So
think
a
I
lot
was
more
one
won't.
of the ones who went through the last draft. That they had.
Yeah, you
Well,
were
where's it?
drafted, yes.
Yeah, I was.
You were drafted?
No, I was in the draft, but I went to.
You opted out?
No.
No,
I
he
went
was
to,
in it.
Canada?
ROTC in college. So I knew I was going to go in the service, but my number was like 19 or something like that after the draft. But I had already, went to college and joined the ROTC. So I knew I was going into the service, but
You didn't have to fight in a war.
by about a week, yeah,
Ooh.
I pulled my orders going to Vietnam. Yeah.
You could have saw Forrest Gump.
You're listening to Double Special. The phone number is 727-475-6139. We got about 10 minutes or so, 12 minutes. If you'd like to check out some music, in the next couple of weeks, I will be posting my first show on FM radio. I'm very excited about it. It's on WZIG 104.1 FM.
The Zig.
The Zig, the B-side radio show. Jordan did all the bumpers for the show. We actually put some of them to music today. They sounded fantastic, so I'm very excited about that. And
right.
I will keep you posted. Jordan, will
That's
you
right.
will you listen?
Yeah. Well, if I happen to be between Curlew Road and Carpin Road,
I was just
Yeah.
going to say that.
to the,
If
you
you're
know,
in the 10-mile radius of Snappers Comedy Club, you'll be able to hear this.
Well played.
Whatever. And then you can also listen to it on the internet.
it does
you
stream
can
on the
get an
internet.
app on your phone
You
where
could.
you can play it anywhere
Yep.
from your car if you have a plug that does such things like you do.
Yeah, I don't know what night it'll be on or what time, but when I do, I will post it. Also, in the next 2 weeks, on the 23rd, I'll be releasing Chicken Kicker. That's my first comedy CD
Chris is dropping a CD, y'all.
on iTunes. You can pick it up on iTunes and also on Amazon, right? Amazon.
Yep,
and
Amazon
iTunes.
and Spotify and everything. It might even play on Slacker Radio.
Yeah,
so
$10.
It's not really a CD; it's an album.
An album. Yeah,
He's dropping an album.
an album.
an
CD.
album?
Nobody says album.
Well, but it's not a vinyl album. It's an album of comedy bits.
yeah,
You
wanna
can
get
print it
technical.
out if
It
you
says
wanted
CD in
to.
there. Yeah, it could be
You
sold
could-
as a CD in a jewel case.
You could put it on iTunes and you could download it and then you could put it on any kind of thing you want. You
Yeah.
can put it on a CD and put it inside your car.
So you're buying an album on CD.
Why don't
I have
you
a
shut
digital
your
release
face?
of my comedy CD
Well, now you're
album.
just confusing
slash
things.
Whatever.
You recorded it in analog.
No, it's stereo.
It's on 8-track, too. if
Yeah,
you
it's
want.
stereo.
It's
Come on, I got stereo going on. No, it's from I filmed the show at Snappers, and it's a really good set. 17 tracks. You can buy the tracks separately if you'd like, or you can buy the whole album for $10.
$9.99.
Yeah, $9.99. And so we're excited about that. That
I'm
is one step
so
closer
excited.
to being some sort of legitimate comedian. I don't know what the hell's going on. What's the buzz? You hear anything about my deal out
What?
there? Anybody say anything about my name other than Tim Kidd? Anybody else say anything?
Leave Tim
'Cause I don't give a shit what he says. No word.
What's
nothing?
the buzz with
what's,
Chris
yeah, what's the
Gorges?
poop on the
I'm
prom?
just a personal fan of yours. That's all.
But you haven't heard anything from any other comics? Anything?
No,
Nobody's-
those
no.
comics don't talk about Jesus Christ. Are you
They're
kidding
not
me?
important.
What?
You
They just
should-
want to get on. They just want to get in on the Chris Gorges bandwagon.
No,
You
they
know
want-
what?
You know what
You
they
need-
want? They want my friggin' manager.
You know what you
They
should
do.
do?
I've heard a lot of people say, "Can you get Tiffany over here?"
It would be cool if
Tiffany's only working for Chris and me.
I know how you can
Yes.
get some press.
I wouldn't say that too many times.
I know how to get some attention.
Attention for who? For me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. First, you got to have Crystal.
Yeah.
You might want to fix your car first. Have her run over an ethnic person. Okay. This is a very, I mean, this is a crowded county. There's a lot of different nationalities here, so it's not going to be that difficult. And then next week, so you've got like a week, Crystal.
To hit a person.
Yeah,
Right.
to hit a person.
With your car.
Yeah. Where,
How hard? Enough to do. I don't want her to damage the car. Can you just bump the person?
Well,
Yeah.
Don't actually
yeah.
run them over because that's undercarriage damage.
And
I
make
can't.
sure you get you note what ethnicity they are so we can come up with the proper insulting
Slur.
term.
Well,
Yes.
Jordan's last name is Lee.
What does that have to
Should
What
I
is
So
get
that's
Jordan?
like Asian.
It's not really ethnic, though. I mean,
Lee.
Yeah, I could be
Like
Korean.
Bruce.
you couldn't be Korean.
Why not?
You don't look Korean at all.
Well, if we're just going by my name, it's for the radio, so no one will know. You just narrate me as
Lee.
Korean.
Oh,
Bob, can you narrate me? Reach
Are
in
we-
the favor.
See, that's the Jordan I love right there. Where was that Jordan 10, 20 minutes ago? Yes, Crystal.
Are we saying that I
Narrating.
can hit Jordan with my car?
Okay.
Can we periscope
When you
this?
say we, I don't include me in that because I can't.
Me,
no,
me. You
no,
mean
because that's
I
gonna
can
go
hit
wrong.
Jordan
No,
with my car?
no, that would go really wrong. Dude.
No,
You
I'm
can't hit
safe.
Jordan.
I'm safe.
Jordan, are you willing to get hit with a car for a stunt?
You might get disability.
You can't.
How-
You have to sign a waiver there.
Hold
How
on.
is
Hold on.
making fun of me going to get you thrown off IRN?
You just
You've been
said
doing
it.
that for 2 years. That's not going to do anything.
Why would we want to get thrown off IRN? I
I don't
thought we
wanna
were
get
trying to
thrown
get
off. For the
Chris more
press.
publicity.
Oh.
No,
I thought you wanted to get noticed. I thought you wanted to be part of the drama and have other comedians talk about you.
I don't. Not that way. No.
So you got
No,
yeah. Oh,
I have a
all right.
better idea.
Yes.
Bob Burr.
What?
I think if we can subliminally put Chris Gorges messages through the audio that you play over the sound
What?
system at Snappers before the show starts, like every now and then, Chris Gorges.
Okay,
Chris
that's a bit
Gorges.
creepy, dude.
And then everyone in the crowd and the comedians
We'll be
like,
so sick of
"Who's
me by the
this
time I
Chris
actually come to
Gorges
town.
How her
fellow?"
mind works. though.
Yeah, but,
But
that,
if it played at a comedy club
how
every
annoying
weekend,
would that be?
But no, like subliminally though.
All right, I got a better idea. Come out to Snappers in March. I'll be doing 3 shows, 4 shows at Snappers. The Saturday night show, late show, is going to be an improv show.
Actually, 5 shows.
Is it
there's
5?
five.
5 shows.
shows,
Excellent. And so, yeah, Tiffany finally gets to feature for me there, right?
Yeah, I have
And-
her down as feature.
Okay, and then Saturday night we'll have the improv show. It'll be Jordan, Brad Gilmore is signed on. We got John Wilson in town doing
Great.
improv. Jordan, anybody else you think? I invited Daryl, but I don't know if he's going to be off.
What about Tim Kidd? He's going to be around. Isn't he? He's looking for work.
I'm
Yeah, he's
gonna-
looking for work. You can pay him $5
I'm
for,
gonna
a,
go up
for a couple
too.
of games.
I have a question about
Yeah, Tiffany's
this.
going to try some improv. If Crystal's around
Okay.
and she's
I'm
game.
gonna be for both nights.
Okay, excellent. So maybe we'll pop you up there as well. We'll
Yeah,
double
cool.
special
That'll be
improv
fun.
thing.
Here's my question.
Yes.
Yes.
Now
For who?
normally, I still get paid for
question
that
for
show.
who?
That's an improv show. Yes.
No.
Why are you talking money on the air? That's not no.
I'm not
you're
saying how
featuring
much.
to the-
Wait, what do you? What
I
do you
get
say?
feature money for the weekend. That's all I'm asking. I'm asking
As
if
far
this
as I
improv show's
know,
taking
you
away
can-
some
you can
monies.
No, we
can,
you get paid the full amount. We either decide not to pay or pay people that are in the show. I mean,
Exactly. You
usually
gotta
with a
chip in,
showcase, I don't
maybe.
pay people if I give up my time to perform
Yeah.
for a showcase. I still keep the money, but I'm giving up my time
Hey,
and
But
allowing them
we're just
stage
saying,
time.
but your money is going to go towards the drinks tab for the improvisers, which I think is fair and good.
what are you talking about?
Your money that you would have made for that particular performance will instead
Oh,
go
I have a
towards
better
the
idea.
tab. Yeah.
Since
Now,
I
how
don't
about not
drink,
cutting him off when he's still talking?
since I don't drink, you guys could have my drinks for the whole weekend. You're welcome.
Oh, that'll be on top of it. John's English, so there's going to be a lot of drinking going on. You gotta,
I'm not drinking that.
John's paying for his own drinks. If you want, if you're saying
He's
we
on
should pay for
vacation.
yours, then
Listen.
yeah.
Oh, he's got
then
vacation
fine.
money. I'm not. Yeah, you need.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
just trying to be bratty towards Bob Burr right now, and you guys are
Why?
ruining it.
I know.
can
Give
you
me
do
money.
that? Can you transfer her free drinks?
What?
Can you transfer her free drinks and entrees?
Well, we'll talk about that later.
To Jordan, only transfer
No,
them
no
to
class
Jordan. Though.
at all.
Yeah.
They just throw it. She doesn't care. She's
We'll
done it
talk
with
about
money
the
before.
money
She actually
later.
said how much I was making for a show in front of one of the other comics. I'm like, dude, what do you do? Why would you say that to them?
Do that.
Oh, we're making blah. Don't tell
I
them.
only
how
did
much
that
I'm
once, and then I learned my lesson as soon as she said. And
But
I
my
couldn't even
point is,
say
you
right
did. I
now
was like,
about money.
don't.
Well,
yeah.
among
I didn't
local
say
comics,
numbers.
If they do what you're doing, they all get the same rate.
I'm just saying I wanted one of the steak sandwiches.
I'm not feeding you. You said drinks. Why? How's food getting in there? Bring some
Bob
money,
usually gives guest sets of free food.
We'll talk about that later.
bro. Holy crap! I'm sorry,
It's
Bob.
gotten all out of hand, hasn't it?
Bob,
I'm taking
Things have
Tiffany's.
changed over at Snapper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're scrimping. Do you have anything online where people can check you out, Bob? Check out any of your stuff? You got a website, YouTube, Twitter?
Well, I got a YouTube up there, but I'm planning on putting it up on a website that I'm developing.
You got
right
magic
now.
on the YouTube?
So, no. Well, I do some magic, but it's my set that I did down in Stand Up New York.
Sweet.
On YouTube, so.
And it's
That's exciting.
up on stand. And you're supposed to come over. We're supposed to help you with the stuff, and we're
I
not.
know, we are.
You're not connecting with us.
Let's
You're not
do
coming.
it.
Yeah,
So
and
let
I
me know
have
what
to.
day.
It's
He's so
been-
busy.
It has
That's
been
okay.
busy
I get
time,
it.
but
Did you have a good time tonight? Was it cool?
I loved it. I love being with you guys.
Yeah.
You know that.
Because I know you had a long day. You're tired.
Oh yeah, we had a long day.
Crystal had a long day doing cosmetic stuff.
Oh my God,
Jordan,
yeah.
Jordan, you had a long day sifting through people's other
he's,
treasures.
He's,
What?
Sifting through
he's
people's
waiting
at
for
home.
the ship to dock so he can go.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
he
off
was. He
today?
didn't work today.
I was playing Rayman Origins. It was pretty good.
Jesus Christ.
Bob, I got a tip for you.
What?
Tiffany, you don't have to pay her. Just give her those Lance peanut butter and cheddar crackers.
No, I don't
That's
like
all
those
she needs.
anymore.
What?
I don't like. Bob's already bought me crackers before. Back when I used to like crackers, and Bob knows that I'm not into crackers anymore. I also don't like macaroni and cheese. If you wanted to know,
What do you what? What do
I
you like
overdid
now?
it.
What do you eat
I
now?
overdo things.
I know you only eat
She
one
needs
thing at a time.
Gallon of disinfectants fluid.
I always like disinfectant and coffee.
You eat disinfectant.
You eat that?
No, I just use it.
You
Perel.
just said I always like disinfectant.
Well, I like Perel always, and I
She
always
does. She
like.
likes to.
But you're one of those
Coffee.
people because you're one of those people who eats the same thing every day.
Perel.
Am I right?
No,
Pretty much.
no,
She eats a variety of food now.
I do.
Now,
She does. She's eating more different varieties of food than when I first met her.
Yeah,
So
I can't.
2.
Yeah, like a whole array.
I do.
Like, Chris, what's your menu?
what's my menu?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What's my menu?
Aside from breakfast, what's your menu? Like when you get the super sub,
Cheesesteak,
cheesesteak,
super sub, ultimate sub.
It
Ultimate.
depends on where I'm at. I eat things all over the place.
Oh,
But
Tiffany eats tacos. She eats lasagna. She eats spaghetti.
Yeah, you don't even
she
know,
eats
Jordan.
chicken.
You don't
she
know.
Eats so many things.
Today,
she won't stop eating.
what did I eat today?
She eats
I
roast
had-
beef.
Yeah, I eat whatever, man. You don't know.
She eats.
Yeah, it was the time you
Wendy's?
didn't want to eat meat.
The
Right.
takeaway of this is that I didn't even care about you enough to find out that you've started eating different things.
Me?
No, me.
Well, why would I tell
About
you?
her.
You wouldn't.
No, we've lost touch with each other. I know things have been a little weird lately. I hope that you don't think that I still like I don't even know what to say to you, dude, because I feel like you have a Petrocelli way about you. Like if I'm too honest with you and too like you're my brother, you go and you get all pissy about
Yeah,
it.
that's because that's weird.
Well, no, how's it weird if I express my affection for you as a friend?
That's what.
Because decades of Hollywood comedies have taught me about gay panic, and that anytime men open up emotionally to each other, the proper response is to respond with the gay panic quip, and then move on to some other bit of comedy.
Yeah, but that's if you're trying to sell tickets to a theater. How about just living your life with your friends around you?
Oh,
How
that's
about
not
that?
fun.
I just thought Jordan's busy with his new job.
Busy with his new job. It's not like they're sending him out of town and stuff.
And
what
with
are you talking
Steam.
about? He goes for 8 hours. He's there, and then he comes back. Yeah, why? Would
I
you
never
say-
eat around Jordan.
I just honestly didn't care.
I don't care that you. I don't care enough to tell you what I eat.
It's turning into a therapy session.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's a very fine line. We either go totally shred throats out, or it's like a hug fest. I can't.
Yeah.
There's no in between with us. There's no middle of the road. I don't know. The middle of the road is not doing the show. That's what the middle of the road is. All right. Well, listen, we've come to the end of another one. It's been a great show. Thank you so much from Petrocelli calling the show. And John Wilson, thank you so much for joining us. Bob Burr, thank you so much for coming into the studio.
Oh, you're welcome. It was a pleasure.
It was fun.
Loved it. Yes.
It was good. Come back
Definitely.
again.
I will. I
loved
will.
it.
Next time we put the clamps on you.
It was love.
Have we done the clamps on you yet?
No, please. I don't want to
do
get
that
next
to
time.
Bob.
I just want to see what
Yeah,
it'll do to
Bob
a
has
man who's
heart
actually-
problems.
I
Don't
don't
do
want
that.
you to do that to
I would never do
Bob.
that. I have to keep my
Yeah, don't do
my
that.
How
decor.
about Satan's blood?
You Satan's blood. Next time on
No,
Double
no.
Special,
Try and make him do a card trick after a.
we will
Satan's
hurt
blood.
Bob Burr.
No. He would like the spanking. Do the
Oh yeah, we'll
spanking
spank
part.
you.
All right, say goodbye, everybody. Crystal,
Oh.
say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Jordan,
Goodbye.
Tiffany.
Don't die.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us on Double Special. See you guys next week. Hit us up on Facebook, doublespecialshow.com. We'll see you guys later.